Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Morning Minutes. Wealthy, healthy, happy people, the time has come to take that next big step. Through 5 chapters, we've learned to organize our thoughts so that we could attract the things we desire on purpose. We learned to tend to the mental gardens of our minds so that our worthy ideas could flourish uninhibited. We now know that by asking the right questions, knocking on the closed doors, and seeking relentlessly, the answers will appear. The door shall be open, and all that we search for will be found. In chapter 6, James Allen snatches us into a whole new world full of visions and ideas. He starts off by painting the picture of the dreamer and the artist, stating that they are the architects of the world in which we live. We must understand that every creation first started in the mind, attracting thought after thought that matched the world we envisioned until one day that vision became physical. This chapter is so heavy that I couldn't approach it the same way I did the last 5. This chapter speaks to the divine source within us all. This chapter speaks to the artist and the musician, the poet and the playwrights, the homemakers and the teachers, the revolutionaries and the entrepreneurs of the world, and everyone that had ever had a vision and had the courage to leap from the edge of their own fears and doubts into the unknown of the universe. This chapter is for you. In this book, As-a-Man-thinketh, the author tells us that it's not good enough to just be average, to do just enough to get by. To be free from the cubicle walls and the corporate factories of life, we must cherish the lofty dreams and the visions of our heart. Just like the young man in the unhealthy workshop, he was confined to long hours. He was unschooled and lacking all the arts of refinement. But what made him different is that he had a dream. He knew that by writing his vision down and making it plain, reading the books that inspired his soul, working tireless by day, and studying and meditating feverishly through the night, he knew that one day his world would be different. Through the development of the mind and a commitment to the vision, the unhealthy workshop was no longer a match for the person he had become. So the old world falls out of his life as he leaps from the ledge of his fears, spread his arms in faith, and took flight for the higher ground. Now keep in mind that along the way there'll be people that'll be ignorant to your vision and won't understand your dream and talk about your successes if it was good luck, if it was by chance, or if it was good fortune. And when they see you winning, they say, man, that's got to be the luckiest person on the planet. But what they don't acknowledge are the long hours, the sleepless nights, the tears, the heartache, the divorce, the labor pains, or the thousands of unspeakable sacrifices, the activation of your faith to move mountains and obstacles so that the vision that they see today is real. Look, here's the answer to this chapter. Ladies and gentlemen, your efforts will be rewarded, so cherish the moment. Stay true to the vision of what you desire your world to look like, and it has to become real. It has to. It's the law. This is Beedles. Thank you so much for tuning in. Out.
Created using Powtoon.